desperately tries to separate you from society and cut off your life source, plays the victim. So that's the energy that I'm getting for Taurus. This is going to be your reading for the next couple of weeks. This could be something that you're dealing with or struggling with. Someone playing with your energy and trying to separate you from source. Basically, it's like they're trying to uproot you in some way, but it's going to have the exact opposite effect. In fact, they're going to help you relax more than you realize was even possible. So let's just get some energy for this. Basically, I feel like they're feeding off of fear that you might not even realize you have. Feeling nervous about something. Maybe you're doing something important or something you care about. And that's basically what they're trying to tie themselves into, those nerves. But just to be very clear, they're definitely trying to get on your nerves. But at the end, you're just going to develop nerves of steel. This could be something that's happened for years and years and years. Or it could be a whole generation of people who are doing it, like the kids, the parents, the grandparents, the great-grandparents. Or this could be something that's going on in your family. Maybe you live at home and you're being antagonized, like they're tag teaming each other, basically trying to antagonize you. That's what I'm getting, because I see successors to the throne. Like they basically want to sit on your throne, sit in your seat. Even if they have nothing to do with what you're doing, they want to basically crawl under your skin and live in your body. That's the vibe I'm getting. Taurus. And desperately, they want to do this desperately in order to separate you from society, to separate you from source, to separate you from your higher calling, your desires, and then play the victim. If you try to hold them accountable for what they're doing, they're not going to play the victim. Like basically, I'm hearing like kids crying or somebody's crying in the background. Somebody's about to get in trouble. You could just feel it. Okay. Thrice was I beaten with rods. Once was I stoned. Thrice I suffered shipwreck. A night and a day I have been in the deep. So I feel like somebody's definitely about to get their ass whooped one way or another. I just see it happening because this person has set up a camp against you. Okay. Somebody is definitely trying to put you into a contract. They're trying to get you to sign your life away. There's something important about age. And there's an agency here with an agenda. Oh, someone could be trying to accuse you of RAPEMOLEST. Especially when it has to do with children. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Okay, for to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit. But I feel like whoever this is that's trying to attack you is going to end up losing their life in some way. Because I feel like you're just not going to let them get away with that. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's a gang of stalkers coming against you and trying to accuse you. But they've been using you this entire time. They've been using you for your money. They've been using you for your wealth. They've been using you for your intelligence. And when I say wealth, I mean, who are the people you know? Your security, your job security, borrowing things that they can't get. They wouldn't be able to borrow this on their own, like money that they wouldn't be able to get from bank, etc. But a lot of this is coming up as energy. And when her days to deliverance were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. So this could be a set of twins that are bothering you, male or female. This could be a Gemini that's bothering you. But I feel like deep down, you're getting something out of it that's going to make your life better. Whatever it is, it's not obvious that you're going through it. Like you don't look like where you come from. And then you had a Fool card here. Well, it's the soul card. It's like your soul is very attractive, and there are a number of people who desire to be you. They want to be like you. But who you are is constantly evolving. I feel like you don't sit still long enough for anybody to be able to successfully copy you. And they don't realize the type of danger they're getting themselves into because you don't give anyone attention. So, yeah, like it's like they will play in traffic to get your attention. But at the end of the day, you don't even realize what's going on around you because you're not focusing on it. Yeah, whoever's watching these kids or whoever's supposed to be watching these kids are going to end up having to take the blame for their injuries, whatever injuries they incur. So then you have 10 of feathers. Like somebody's getting cut. I'm seeing somebody bleeding out. Or somebody's getting run over by a car or run over by a bicycle or a motorcycle or something like that. That's the vibe I'm getting with this energy. And it's because they were sleeping. Because they weren't paying attention. So it's going to come like a sneak attack. Okay, and then you have 8 of feathers here. So it seems like there's a chance for this person to redeem themselves, but it depends on them asking for forgiveness. Yeah, whoever's trying to separate you from your soul, I don't feel like they're going to be forgiven. I feel like it's just going to be a matter of you coming to terms and understanding, acknowledging what they do, what type of personality they have, and that's it. I feel like you're never going to look at them the same because you're not a fool. Even with this Fool card, is like your spirit is pure. And just because you haven't done something or you don't have experience with something doesn't make you stupid. Where the heck is my nail? Oh my goodness. I need to put this back on. It doesn't make you stupid. Okay? And I feel like they're trying to get you to feel like you're stupid because that's going to give them a moment of weakness that they can exploit. So let me just get this back on. And yeah, that's what I'm getting with this Jonas being locked in the well or stuck in the well. It's almost like whoever this person is trying to get close to you. And then there's something about a womb. Like they're trying to crawl up inside your womb. But if you don't open your womb to them, then they don't belong there. I feel like your white blood cells are going to take care of that. They're going to destroy them in some way. You have a defense. You have a these fucking kids are so fucking annoying. But you have a defense system, an immune system that's going to separate you from whatever this is antagonizing you. Okay? And they're using that frustration to tangle themselves up even more. So I'm just going to have to skip ahead to these cards. Like, what is really going on with this energy? Yeah, you could be dealing with a Gemini, somebody that's playing games, constantly playing games. And very irking. But then they play the victim, like they cry and they act like you're the one, you're the bad guy. That's the vibe I'm in. So what is it about your life source that they want so badly? Why do they live? Okay, never mind. Let's just move on. Because I'm getting like this vibe like somebody got their couch out on the lawn. Why do they live like that? I don't get it. But then they want to act like they're better than you. Or they want to act like they're the bad guys, but somehow you're the bad guy. It's like pick a role and stick with it. They keep jumping the fence. You could also have some issues with somebody jumping the fence. Or someone trying to get in your space. Listen. And this is not just you dealing with it. It's the whole neighborhood has reached a consensus that basically I feel like as long as you lead the way with this spiritual attack, you can get rid of these people. Because I'm seeing somebody drowning. They're going up to a height. They're reaching a height and then they're falling down. And it's all spiritual. I don't know if people are really drowning or not. But I feel like they're definitely going to get on your level and then they can't access whatever it is that's keeping you afloat. Like, how are you able to stay suspended in the air? And then they fall. Like, basically, like they're falling into a depression. Here's give up. up, it's giving up. That's the warning for them to give up. Or they could be saying they want you to give up, but that's a joke. Okay, so let's get some more energy for this. Desperately tries to separate you from source. I feel like the key word is desperation here. They don't get it. They don't get attention. You get attention. You're getting all the attention, and that's what they're jealous of. There is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Proverbs 18:24 could be significant. I'm not going to show these because I don't feel like you can see it, but a friend that sticketh closer to you than the brother. So it could be, yeah, like that's what I'm getting here is it could be a family member that's behaving like this. And you pay more attention to your friends than you do your own family because you didn't choose your family. They just came out of nowhere. Like, and I feel like these are also people that you can separate from easily. Like they don't do anything for you. They just want you to do something for them and you're tired of it. Yeah, like constantly trying to break your boundaries. You have the walls of Jericho here. The Lord gave them specific instructions on how to overtake Jericho. They marched around the city for 7 days, and finally the walls of Jericho came tumbling down, and the Israelites captured the city. So depending on what side you are, it could be you trying to break through someone else's walls and invade somebody else's city or invade someone else's womb. But I'm not reading it from that angle because I feel like whoever this entity is, they might have been successful in the past, but not this time around. This time, if they try to break down your walls, they're all getting shot. They're all getting lined up and shot. Then you have, now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his word that is at work within us. So there was a vibe earlier that it seemed like someone had the ability to fight your battles, but they refused to get involved in your situation. Like you could have went to the cops and the cops said, we don't have anything to do with this. You're going to have to talk to your landlord. The landlord said, you got to call the cops or you need to go to the city council or whatever the case is. And it's like, no, you need to take this matter into your own hands. And by that, I mean spiritually. Go to God directly because now you have all the evidence stockpiled and make a case for yourself. 4 of Cups. I'm also seeing that case being rejected for some reason because I feel like this is a blessing that's coming towards you. By having these entities tangled up in your energy, it's like no one's going to help them at the end of the day either. When you stand up on your own 2 feet and fight back, no one's going to be able to save them. And that's what I feel like is meant for you to hear and see clearly right now. Because no one is helping you, no one's going to help them either. You're both in the same boat. And that's why they're drowning, because eventually you're going to throw them off ship. You're going to throw them overboard. They're not going to get to the promised land with you. They're not invited and they don't belong. It says, ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask for help. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. We were just talking about this, but I feel like it's like a little bit too late because you decided to take things in your own hand. And like I said, nobody can help them. So even if the help does come a little bit late, it's like, oh, I've already dealt with that. I don't really need your help anymore, but thank you for responding, I guess. Okay, it says, be of good comfort. Your faith has made you whole. And then at the end of the day, you're going to realize, I don't need to be the victim anymore. I'm not weak. I'm strong. And strong people don't have these types of issues. I'm not even going to read that aloud. Can you see that? Is that going to be backwards? I don't know if that's going to be backwards, but that's what it says. I'm not going to read that. Maybe I'll put it up. Maybe I'll put the words up. But that's what this card says. And this is a biblical card. It's from the Action Bible. So that's how things get turned around. Like you could be reading the Bible and you could be having faith and doing everything that it's saying, and eventually it's like, do you see this mirror? This mirror in front of you, what do you see? Like, you're the baddest bitch in this room. You don't have to be afraid of anybody. Okay. So let's get some energy. Let's get a little bit more energy. For whoever this is that's trying to separate you, they're putting a curse on themselves. They're trying to put a curse on you, but it's going to come towards you as a blessing. You're being blessed, immeasurably blessed, and they're being cursed, okay? Supernatural dilemma, malevolence. If they try to play the bad guy in your life, that's exactly how they're going to go down, as the bad guy. And it's like, I feel like if they do end up getting all the attention that they wanted, it's going to be so negative. Like, this isn't something that you would wish on your worst enemy, but yet they're still going to get it. Like I said, somebody's getting their ass whooped. Then you have broken hair. Somebody could even be breaking their limbs. Or maybe somebody broke their collarbone or their ribs during a beating. They got beat and one of their ribs broke. Shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. And they're really upset that you don't sympathize with them. Like, they're crying out to you. Because I'm hearing wailing, gnashing of teeth. These people are in hell. I feel like you're making peace with that. Like, it's always a good time on your end. You're always partying. Somebody could be saying this in a negative way, but I really feel like it's cheers. Like everything is going very well for you. And this is only the beginning. You're going to realize how much power you have over yourself and your situation and your environment. And you're going to stop saving these people from taking responsibility for their own actions. They're in massive regret right now. The minute you back off and let them take accountability for their own actions, they're going to start regretting them. They're going to start apologizing. All right. I just feel like something just happened just now. When you get this dose of energy, you might even have a moment of feeling like you wasted some time, because you just realize how easily things come to you. Now all of a sudden, once this is out of your way, you're going to realize how easy it is for you to relax and settle down in yourself, because whatever you were afraid of before is just so basic and unimportant that it's almost like you were afraid of your shadow or something. I feel like you're getting so much smarter right now. But you've been smart from the beginning. Anything from this deck? Come on. Armor of God, your spiritual protection. So you're putting on the armor of God, breastplate of righteousness. What is it? The breastplate of righteousness, helmet of salvation, shoes of faith, sword of the spirit. I don't know. It's Galatians something. You can look that up. But you're protected, basically. You have nothing to worry about. Anything else from this energy? So ultimately, okay, something could be happening in the afternoon. But look, whoever is trying to separate you from yourself is going to fail. And the fact that they even tried to cheat to begin with is going to make you stronger. They can't penetrate your armor. And they're going to regret even trying. 8 of fire, speed, activity, multitasking. Yeah, so you could have had a lot of energy coming towards you at once. Negative energy, a lot of kids acting stupid, people, grown adults acting like kids. And it didn't bother you in any way. You got stronger, you got smarter because of it. Also, I feel like this definitely has to do with your neighbors. Even if you move from one house to another, it's still insidious around. So ultimately, you could be making another goal to move somewhere where there's a security guard at the gate. And then be careful about the people you actually have relationships and friendships with, because people are stupid everywhere. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know why I needed to say that, but I feel like whoever this guy is that's coming in your life is going to be somebody that you're like, you're just like everybody else. Like, I don't know. Because I'm seeing someone sitting in a mansion, and there's a guy who's just like nitpicking about little stuff, or asking to borrow money, or trying to get in your way, or he wants to get in your life and figure out what you're doing so that he can complain about things. And it's just like, he's like the whole entire world jam-packed into one man. That's how irking he is. A distraction. He's a distraction, self-absorbed, but somehow a blessing, because I feel like you love this man and you're grateful for him. So it's like you can't run away from the world, but to have it all in one man is much better than having to deal with all these other separate entities. And you have 3 of air. So I feel like you're still going to be surrounded by someone who can comfort you and maybe distract you from something that was in the past. You're healing from that. You're moving on from that. Some sorrow, some sadness. Somebody hurt your feelings, possibly a breakup, or even you could be breaking up with this guy. But I feel like, I mean, this is random. It's not really flowing with the message, but it just seems like whoever this is, 843, it's better to keep him around than to be depressed and lonely at the end of the day. Yeah, I don't feel like there's anything else there. Like, there's nothing to say about this person. Yes, he is annoying. Yes, he does get on your nerves. But it's just a cycle. It's going to keep happening over and over. Like, that's part of life. And for some people, if you get it, you get it. That's part of being a woman. But that's the vibe I'm getting for this energy. Like, share, subscribe if you found that useful in any way. Let me know in the comments if you felt that useful. You can join my members only. There's some other links in the description that you may find useful or enjoyable or entertaining. So just, yeah, click around and find something that you like. I'll see you in the next one.